Tonight, we are here to talk about the Super Bowl trailers that aired last weekend.
Yay!
Yay!
Super Bowl!
Sportsbowl!
Dude, I'm excited. This is how
Hey guys, welcome to the Geekery Collective. This is the Drunk Nerd. Anyway, Super Bowl trailers. There's some pretty solid ones that dropped. Even they're only like 30-second ads because, you know, the companies obviously don't want to spend
$6 million on commercials.
I'd much rather spend that on the actual budget for the movie. For shizzles.
For shizzle.
For toads.
I love it. For toads.
Super good. I watched the Super Bowl just for the commercials, as I usually do every year. And then I kind of get drawn into the game, and I'm like, ha! Peyton Manning dropped the ball again. Ha! Nobody should have won that game. But let's talk about trailers.
Anyway, let's start out with X-Men Apocalypse. There was like a 37-second trailer.
The main attraction, for real.
Go follow her on Instagram. We all did.
Oh, we did. Olivia Munn as Psylocke, just knifing through that car like hot butter.
She can knife through me like hot butter.
She's gonna knife through you with hot butter.
God, I fucking hope so. Did you guys see that post on her Instagram where she's doing the thing tricks and then Ryan Reynolds is standing there with a balloon?
Yeah. I did. She is fucking. I would never fight her with a sword.
No. Nope. Anyway, yeah, X-Men Apocalypse. There's.
This is the drunk
X-Men apostrophe looks really cool.
Love grammar. There's a new shot of Magneto standing there, and I think he's finally, like, in that moment he's realizing how powerful he is, and because you see him like straining and everything.
What's he wearing?
Basic clothes.
Plaid.
He's wearing plaid.
You want to be a super powerful evil villain? Plaid. There were all the Super Bowl ads, like we talked about it before. Ding Dong sending us all the ads.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god!
LOL, did you see that?
I was not pumped. I was like, these are like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's all mainly footage we've seen or like rearranged, this and that. Like, okay, cool. And then X-Men, I was like, shit. I've seen most of this, but this is the best thing of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
And it still is my favorite thing that happened during the Super Bowl.
Apocalypse.
It got me pumped so much for Apocalypse.
Yeah. X-Men Apocalypse trailer, Super Bowl trailer. That was great.
Yeah.
Moving on. Jason Bourne.
I haven't seen any of them, so I don't care. But
I finally enjoyed all of them so far.
I haven't seen any of them either, so.
I haven't seen the Ethan Hawking one or whatever the last one was.
Ethan Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
No, it's a silly cousin. I'm Ethan Hawking. I'm curious. It was cool. The punch.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the punch. We talked about it. Let's
I
talk about the punch.
love the camera following it.
Yeah.
I watched something and someone was like, it's like Tyson fighting Evander Holyfield back in the day. Just Tyson in his prime.
It's like that fight where he bit the ear off, but before that,
Jason Bourne, man, maybe I'm just a big fan of The Martian. This movie seems really fun.
I'm not super into like crazy action movies.
Yeah, same.
If there's not like a mask involved, I'd watch this. Like the one with Hawkeye in it. I don't like Jeremy Renner anyway.
I don't either.
Okay.
I don't like him. He just something about him.
Right there with you.
And as Hawkeye, he's a wonderful character in the movies, but I don't like Jeremy Renner that much.
I want Hawkeye to die already.
Well,
wow.
Jungle Book.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yo, you looked like you couldn't give any less of a shit.
I couldn't. That trailer fucking sucked.
Now
I was supporting it.
How are you? How are you feeling now?
I caught a part of it actually during the Super Bowl, and I didn't care then. But after sitting down watching the fucking trailer, I kind of want a stick of dynamite this big to jam right in his butthole because it's kind of fucking cool.
He likes the trailer. Oh man, I love this trailer.
I grew up with this fucking cartoon. Everybody I think has. Right. That was my favorite when I was little. I think
when I heard Bill Murray talking to him, I know I'm gonna cry. I know I'm gonna cry.
Yep.
I remember the bare necessities.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Wow.
But aside from that, like characters, it'll be really nice to not have these guys on the couch doing this next to me right now.
Bare necessities of necessities of
Bears. Oh.
Batman
it'll be
v
cool.
Superman commercials
yeah.
for Turkish Airlines.
Bet
Anyway, there's one for Metropolis and one for Gotham.
I will say, like, well, I don't think that this makes sense. That he'd be like, well, my contributions, because that's not who Bruce Wayne is. Bruce
Right.
Wayne is Batman, but he puts the mask on and he's Bruce Wayne. He would do that. He has to be cocky. He walks around with ladies. He takes them to benefits. He's
Yeah.
not a
Yep.
man slut per se, but he has to portray this huge
She's a playboy.
persona of being a playboy.
billionaire playboy,
So
okay.
that fucking makes sense
Yeah.
to me. He's a detective.
Coming from an outside perspective, that totally makes sense.
Well, that's the thing, though, is
Outside. Total
this
sense.
commercial is from Gotham City.
Yeah.
This is from Gotham City. This is in a movie. Like, this is in the Batverse.
Yeah.
This is not in the real world.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah.
The first opening shot is of the gargoyle that, Batman's always iconic for, like, standing on.
Especially
Well, I
the
don't
Arkham
think that's
games.
necessarily just well, Batman stands on gargoyles. Like, no, that's Gotham City is very extravagant, very artsy.
Yeah.
Especially, and I will say, like, okay, Tim Burton's Batmans were super solid and, like, it was cool, but you even had the Batmans after that. The Gotham City was fucking wonderful. George Clooney, I fucking hate as
Yeah.
Batman, but
Bipples.
the Gotham City in that movie,
Is solid.
holy fucking shit, it's beautiful. They're
Oh,
driving
yeah,
up a
remember.
huge sculpture. Like, the building is a sculpture of an
Oh,
arm and shit.
God.
It's gorgeous.
I do
Like,
remember
that's
that.
Gotham City is
Yeah.
embellished and very artsy and dark. And that's cool to see that they're like, okay, well, we acknowledge, like,
Yeah.
the fact that there are all these historical things here.
Embellish is a good word. I like that.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's very fitting.
And then you have Metropolis, which has been rebuilt.
I was going to say something about that. It's funny that in both trailers they say the rebirth of our cities because they're trying still to address in this Man of Steel, Superman f***ed everything up. Wrecked everything.
Oh no, that's a big plot
Yes,
of this
so
movie.
it's funny that in these little commercials they say, the rebirth and the rebuild of our city, and Lex even says in the Metropolis one, he's like, it's open for business now again. Since we're talking about Gotham and Metropolis in these ads, if you were on one of those flights, which one would you go to? Would you go to Gotham or would
I'd
you
go to Metropolis, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't want to get beat up and mugged.
See,
and raped.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
It
Gotham
That's
is
what
like...
Gotham is.
Yeah, I would definitely pick Metropolis as well.
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be
Across
safer
the
for
board.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're probably playing up Gotham in this to be like, oh, it looks so great, you should come visit us because
Yeah.
they know that it has
It's
a
bullshit,
porn
yeah,
member.
But as soon as the ad's over, you see Batman standing in the f***ing rain,
Yeah.
Superman coming
I'm
down
pretty
and
sure
then
that's not
walking
part of
towards
the
each other. Civil War trailer, Bucky shoots at Iron Man. Iron Man shows his new Iron Watch. You chose the
Iron
wrong
Watch.
side.
God.
You chose the wrong side. You chose the wrong slogan, kids.
Yeah,
That
I
was
agree.
not so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I agree.
I liked
agree.
it.
Immediately after that, it's like, and here are the sides, blah, they line up.
Let's be real. Whoever has Thor and the Hulk on their team is going to win. But they're not in this
Cross your
movie.
Yeah.
Those are pretty much the only shots that are in it. So.
They're not that good.
If you guys liked what you saw, you can check us out on Facebook. You can check us out here. My
You
name
can
is
swipe
Luke.
right on Tinder.
Yeah, you can add us
I think it's
anywhere.
left.
Is it
Suck
left?
it, whatever.
I don't know. I don't
They
do
shouldn't
It's swipe
swipe
right.
I don't-
It's right.
To keep us?
Yeah, to keep
Is-
us
is
swipe
that-
right.
Just go left.
Oh yeah, left. You don't
I'm
want
Luke.
us.
You can follow me on Twitter at Luke Jaggers and on Instagram at Luke_Jaggers.
I'm Connor. I'm sick and I'm sorry. And it's Twitter at Connor_Jones. Instagram at Connor Jones. Both with an E. Love you.
And I'm Ryan. Have a good night.
Yes.